Like previously mentioned, the Elevated HQ is a structured template that's designed to organize the back end of your business. However, there are a lot of customizational options to make this headquarters feel like it's yours. So as of right now, you can see that my screen is white. In previous video clippings, the screen was black. When you first get your template and you download it and put it into your Notion account, it may be white, it may be black, and it ultimately depends on your system settings, meaning the settings in your computer. If it shows up white and you would prefer it to be black, I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you want to do is at the top left-hand corner, you want to click your sidebar icon like that. And now we are going to click this down arrow and we are going to go to settings right here. Next, we're going to go to where it says appearance. It says customize how Notion looks on your device. And we're going to go ahead and switch it from light to dark. And so now go click out of that. And as you can see, our screen is back black like our previous video clippings. So that is how we get our screen from light to dark. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do is change some things, customize this a little bit. But before we get into that, I want to go over some save changes. Some parts of the Elevated headquarters, Elevated HQ, are intentionally structured to keep everything connected. So changing some things like databases, some properties, some of the filters, some of the automation, some of the dashboard views could break things and can mess up the system. So renaming and deleting databases would be something I wouldn't recommend doing. Deleting key properties such as the business stages. That would be like admin support, brand presence, document design. Anywhere you see that, you'll want to go ahead and leave that. Your projects, your tasks, your goals, those databases, you want to go ahead and leave those because they're connected to a lot of the other databases. So those are some of the things you kind of want to leave alone. But there are some safe customizations. You can definitely add new properties. You can change your cover. You could change some of the images that you see. You can add some additional filtered views of databases that are already on there on this HQ. So I'll show you how to do some of those changes here. So first thing we'll do is we'll change this cover. So to do that, we'll go to change cover and then we'll click upload and we'll click upload file. And so from here, I'm going to go to get some of my documents. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and upload a header. And then you can kind of reposition it, make sure it's kind of centered there. I'm also going to go ahead and update this image right here. So to do it, I'm going to click these three dots. I'm going to click replace, upload file, and I'm going to choose this document here. And so now it kind of gives you a more branded look. And if you wanted to change the colors of these headers, you could do so. Click these dots right here. We can go down here to color and we could change this color to like blue. So that way, if we wanted to go ahead and have this more on brand, we could do that. So bear with me while I take a moment to just kind of change up the coloring a little bit. Okay, so that was that. Now, another thing we're going to do is change the icon. This is a page icon. All of your pages have different icons. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to go to icons. And if you have a custom icon for your brand, you definitely can upload it. Over here by emoji, as you can see, these are my company branded icons that I added. But you could definitely click upload and upload your own company icon. So let's do that, for example. Let's go ahead and try to upload this icon. And I'll say add to workspace emoji library, so that way it's always present. And then as you can see, we have our icon here. Or if you don't want that, you can choose one of these built-in icons that they have. I'm going to type in clean to see what kind of cleaning supplies they have. And I'm going to choose this mop bucket. Let's go ahead and choose the mop bucket. It goes with the brand a little bit more. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to choose the mop bucket, but I'm going to make it blue so it matches. Well, that doesn't really match the color blue, so I'm actually just going to keep it white. So there we go. And I'm going to change the name of this to Cozy Clean HQ. So there we go. Now, if you wanted to, there's icons that go along with these different sections on the pages. You definitely can still utilize those. Like this is a gear. So if you type in gear, you could do that and then you could turn it white. This building. So you could type in building. Oops, sorry, wasn't typing. Building and turn that white so it kind of matches. We'll do the same thing with this hand. We'll type in the word hand. Navigation. Oops, let's make that white. Scroll down. Okay, so here we have an arrow. And so we could turn that white like that. And then if you wanted to go through and customize all of these icons, you definitely could do so. So I'm going to stop there. I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of overview on how to customize that. So there's that.